Today we're taking you through a day in our life in São Paulo, Brazil. From how much we spend on groceries to witnessing history at Brazil's first ever NFL game and wrapping up the night with some of the best Japanese food in the city. If you ever wondered what it's like living here in São Paulo, this video will give you a taste of the experience. Let's get it.
Bom dia. We are back in São Paulo. We spent about 2 weeks in Rio, had a great time exploring. That was fun, but we wanted to come back to São Paulo just because it was a little bit more our speed, and we have gotten into a great routine here. But one of the things that is super important to keep the costs down and just to make sure to get the healthy food that we want, doing some grocery shopping. So we are heading to a nice grocery that we found. It's kind of like a Trader Joe's, but their version. We've been able to find some really good stuff, high quality organic products, and at a good price. So we're gonna take you along with us there.
One of the biggest reasons why we chose to live outside the US is simple: the quality of food. Back home, eating healthy meant spending a fortune just to get access to fresh, high quality ingredients, but here in São Paulo, we're getting that same quality, sometimes even better, without the crazy price tag. One thing I love about São Paulo, or at least this grocery store here, is the fact that they have so many different options of yogurt. Like, I'm so overwhelmed. I don't even know what to get because the one that I usually grab is out and there's so many options. Let me show you. So I'm going to be adventurous and try a new brand today. It looks good. This one is passion fruit, so I'm intrigued, and it has 14 grams of protein, so it should be right. Let's see. And if you ever wondered what grocery shopping abroad is like, let us tell you it's not as intimidating as it seems. A banana is still a banana wherever you go, and you'll even find familiar brands mixed in with local options that honestly have exceeded our expectations.
To keep our costs down and just to continue to be as healthy as we can, we'll have oatmeal for breakfast and we'll load it up with a bunch of fruit. So we're picking up some now. We're also getting some protein shakes as well.
So me and Lavana are on our fitness journey. We're trying to be healthy, and one thing we pick up from the grocery store every time we come is a protein shake, and they have so many different types. Our favorite brand is this one right here, YoPro. This one's really good. But I found one that doesn't have any cow milk, so I'm gonna try it out. They have a bunch of different flavors, so I hope it's good. And the price isn't bad either. It's $6.99 real, so. We also noticed that fresh produce is very accessible here. You're not paying organic markups. Good food is just good food. So we just finished our grocery shopping, and you guys are not going to believe how much we spent for all those groceries we got that will basically last us majority of the week. It was $54. Not bad. You guys saw everything that we got, so I love it. Hey y'all, long time no see. No talk, actually. We are on our way to the mall right now because we have a couple things that we need to pick up for the house, like paper towels, laundry detergent, just little random stuff like that. But the mall isn't too far from where we stay. It's like about a 20-minute walk, and São Paulo is very walkable, and it's just a nice way to get exercise and your steps in. So we'll see you once we get there. Okay, so one of the things that we had to get from the grocery store was some detergent, and there's a lot of different options here, but we were specifically looking for pods because they're easier to travel with, but they don't have that. So I'm going with, let me see, I'm going with this one. It's small, and we're here for like another 2 weeks, so I think we'll use it up by the time we leave. Yeah. That's usually what happens when you're recording out in public, but it's okay.
And now for the highlight of the day, Brazil's first ever NFL game. This was such a historic moment, and there was no way that we could miss it.
So we are here at the first ever NFL game in Brazil. We've been here for a couple of weeks, and I was thinking of not coming, but how could I pass up this once in a lifetime opportunity? It's so exciting so far, and I cannot wait for the game to begin.
Football was the first sport I ever fell in love with, and that same love is growing in Brazil as it gains popularity here. We had no idea that the Eagles and Packers were going to be playing in São Paulo. What are the chances? But once we found out, we knew we couldn't miss this. And honestly, this ended up being one of the most electric sports atmospheres we've ever experienced. The energy was unreal. And if there's one thing you should know about Brazilians is that they bring passion to everything, whether it's soccer, music, or in this case, American football. And the craziest part of it was the Eagles went on to win this game here in Sao Paulo and then the Super Bowl.
One of the most beautiful moments of the entire game was listening to the Brazilian national anthem. We didn't understand a single word, but the passion was undeniable. You can feel how much they love their country, and being there to witness it firsthand was something we'll never forget. And the game itself was crazy in the best way. Eagles fans showed up, Packers fans were loud, and the Brazilian crowd was just living for the whole experience. It was just a good time. After an exciting day, we're winding down at our favorite Japanese restaurant in São Paulo called Izakaya Matsu. Did you know that São Paulo has the largest Japanese population outside of Japan, which means you can find some of the best Japanese food right here in São Paulo, Brazil. The food here is incredible. No lie, we ate here at least 6 times during our stay in Sao Paulo. We dined in a few times, ordered takeout a couple times because it was just that delicious, and each time was a hit. If you're ever in Sao Paulo and want a solid place to enjoy a delicious meal, Izakaya Matsu won't miss. Let us know in the comments which part of today's adventure you would enjoy the most, and if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe because next week we're exploring more of the Japanese population right here in Brazil.